Today, we find ourselves in Japan at Tokyo DisneySea, tallying up all the most exotic popcorn flavors, munching on all the viral snacks, and touring you through all the dining options so you can see if this food tour deserves a place on your bucket list. But if you're new here, we're Mitch and Ella of MitchEllaCo, and after 5 years, 20 countries, and over 100 travel videos, we're starting our biggest adventure yet. Around the world in 80 stays. From theme park resorts to luxury escapes to iconic city hotels, we're showing you the most unforgettable places to stay and what to do nearby. In our last video, we stepped into the most pristine park in the world, Tokyo Disneyland. From vibrant parades to classic rides with Japanese twists to food you can't find anywhere else, it was incredible. But today, it's all about the food of Tokyo DisneySea. Today, we find ourselves in Japan at Tokyo DisneySea, going around trying all the most bizarre and weird food. This is our second day in Tokyo Disney, so we do have a handle on it, but we'll be taking you land by land and trying everything, seeing everything, and telling you how much it is. So make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Mama Biscotti's Cafe is our first stop of the day. It's right as you enter into the park on the right. We made it inside, and I have seen the Mike Wazowski eyeball its bread. We actually had it yesterday at Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland, and it's more like a cantaloupe, but here right now we're gonna get the castella cake, I want to say. I have seen that one as well, and maybe a mayonnaise chicken Danish for breakfast to kick off the day. Japan is known for little figurines almost of the food that you're about to order, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into, and Disney is fantastic at that. You can see all the different breads that they offer here. We have the shaped food, Mickey's Castella cake. I have seen this online. I think it's more viral. Then we have a chicken mayonnaise pastry. The pastries have been phenomenal, even better than Disney Paris in our experience. And we have a boba latte cafe. This was 600 yen. This was 360, and this was 400. Great prices again. I'll do the conversions down below, but let's take a bite. Usually it's which ear, but I'm trying to get the filling.
She didn't eat the ear first. She goes straight to jail.
I take too big of bites for the review, so I'll get better, guys. It's not the moistest. I don't know. It's very cakey. Maybe even a frosting and putting a yogurt filling. Not my favorite. Not the sweetest. I don't know if I'd consider this a cake. It's like an inside out, what is it? Cupcake to me. So I don't know if I would try it again, but still, it's on the list. Chicken and mayonnaise. Here we come. I didn't see that on any countdowns, but we've had amazing pastries throughout the parks. This is like a chicken salad if you had at home, but without the curry. And we've seen a lot of curry. Really tasty. I'd actually prefer that over the cake. And then Mitch is gonna try the coffee for us.
Welcome back to the Mitch of MitchEllaCo. I'm amazing. I'm here with this boba. So they separate the coffee and the cream, so you gotta stir it. The two young ladies next to us also have this drink, so it must be popular. If you've never had boba, be careful, you might choke on one. These straws are meant to suck those things down, but I'll let you guys know how it is. It looks fantastic. It's so good. Asia has this thing where it's like, there's a lot of like texture that's kind of like soft, but it doesn't have that American like sodium punch to the face or that really sweet kick that America has, but it does have a really good texture, like kind of like unflavored gelatin, I guess is what it is, and there's a lot of that over in Japan. This has that same texture too, but it has a very good coffee, light taste. It's not a punch to the face, it's very good. I could definitely drink like 10 of these. You would like this. I'm gonna give this like, honestly, if you started your day with this,
Tokyo, Japan is famous for their weird popcorn flavors. I've seen roast beef, and we just found garlic shrimp. This is actually a flavor I would try. I've never seen anything like it in America at any of the other lands as well. And then the popcorn buckets that they have to offer are all collectibles. It's crazy, and they're enormous. People are carrying them around, but we're making our way to the American waterfront where there's New York, some delis, things of that sort.
How does it smell?
Smells like shrimp and garlic.
What else? We also had the curry one that we saw.
Oh my gosh, the curry was intense. You just walk like 20 feet near that cart and it invades your nostrils. So we're still in the Mediterranean harbor, which is Italian themed, just like the Miracosta, which we reviewed. Check it out. But there's little cafes, almost like in Paris too, where you can stop and eat something. We're at the Gondolier Snacks, and one of the things that they offer here is strawberry balsamic vinegar grenada, which is a frozen drink. I haven't seen this on anybody's page, and it looks crazy. You should comment down below if you would try this. But there's lots of little places to eat along the way. We'll be trying something from every world today, especially the famous ones. We've made it to the New York Deli, and if you're more Americanized and you're looking for comfort foods, I say they slay with pastrami. Also, they throw in some shrimps. There is the Danish sandwich for $1,630, the grilled Reuben, and then this one's crazy because it's almost like an Asian pastrami that's deconstructed, because it's pastrami with mixed greens and it just looks Asian. We have Halloween specials throughout too that you can try because we're here in October. I'm sure Christmas would have theming too. And French fries if you just need some carbs to offset all the sugar you're taking. So we left the American waterfront and we made it to Toy Story Land. Mania, if that's the ride. Behind me there's an ice cream cart. That's just about the only food that's in this nook of the park. It does have great ice cream flavors. We tried some of them the day before yesterday, which we will try again in the Mermaid Lagoon. But the ice cream sandwiches, the popsicles, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get to. Oh, he's gonna shoot you. Oh yeah, Buzz Lightyear. Oh, that was good. Yay.
Welcome to Dockside Diner. We're still in America's waterfront. By the way, we didn't find any sort of food in the Toy Story area, but we found fried chicken over here, chilled Korean noodles, a pastrami and egg sandwich, and a cheeseburger with a sausage as I don't know.
We saw that one, and there's a chicken leg in it.
There's a chicken leg. Okay, then we might have to get something from here. It's a real chicken leg.
I saw someone try to eat it.
It's extraordinary on the inside. Even if you're not going to eat something, you should walk inside every single venue. I know usually you got to book it on the app. Sometimes they won't let you inside, but just say you're going to look. It's magical. It's like we're in New York in the early 20s in a container ship, cargo ship, but there's actually a whole cruise ship with 2 dining areas in it. Before we go there, we spotted a cheeseburger that comes with a side of sausage with a bone on the inside that we're gonna test out for you guys. There also is a creme brulee churro and a salad in a cup, so make your choices wisely. Fried chicken, the Halloween specials, there's so much to eat here, and we're only in like 1.5 worlds. So when you're coming here, especially to eat, you're gonna want the app. It'll show you all the wait times for all the restaurants, all the prices, the menus. I will say, if you don't have your own eSIM card, the internet is really dicey. Even if you do, it's been really slow on the app for menus in particular. Some places only allow you in with a reservation, so you have to look online, but this one is allowing us, usually the 10 to 30 minute wait is the quick snacks that you can pick up and go. Woo! Here comes the sausage with a bone. Okay, we have found some good lighting and a place to eat. The cheese melt on this has got to have a cheese pull. I like that they're protein centric, where instead of fries, you just get 2 onion rings and a stick of sausage. So, babe, you gonna try?
I have to go first? YouTube, don't judge me. Screenshot this. I'm just kidding. Whoa! It popped. Did you see that? It's good. Wow, that wiener popped.
It's so good. It's like a hot dog brats, almost
very
cheese.
American. Tastes literally
Very
like American.
It reminds me of 4th of July. I want a hot dog real bad.
A brat or Johnsonville brat. That is super American.
The onion rings are really authentic. We went super. One of these clips, we're gonna have to try some Asian.
The onion ring is crispy, very sweet, extremely sweet.
Love it. Okay.
And lots of cheese.
Not that much cheese pull, but
Not pull, but there's so much cheese on it.
there's some grain. There's some grain in there. Ooh, it's very fragrant.
Cooked all the way through. Well done. And what's your opinion?
Too big of a bite.
She always takes too big of a bite, guys, so you have to wait 5 seconds after she eats.
I'm enthusiastic on my bites. It's a great cheeseburger. It has some kind of herbs and spices with the grain that's on there. Perfectly done. Lots of cheese. If you are worried about coming here and not being comfortable with the food, they have lots of things, but it does have a twist on it that makes it particularly Tokyo, Japan.
This is a viral sausage thing. I've seen this multiple times. So if you're wanting a hearty meal, like for lunch, this is what you would go for.
Wait for it.
Yep, see, it's a real chicken bone. Don't bite that.
It's a phenomenal burger. I didn't sell it hard enough to you guys. That's what Mitch says.
The first big wow you should get is that little flaky pastry. That was amazing. That was as good as the other park that we had, the beef stew. The Mike Wazowski thing we haven't had on this video. Both those things are cute, but they're not as amazing tasting. This right here is pretty good, on upper echelon, but not as good as that little flaky pastry. So the big wow from this YouTube video should go viral is that little flaky Mickey pastry.
We just started the day.
Yeah, and
we
it's
got
true.
plenty
But
to go.
by far, that was really leaps and bounds, but better than everything else.
Welcome to the SS Columbia. It is a beautiful day, but I just wanted to take a second to notice that there is an entire cruise ship in the background. This park is enormous, so don't fill up right at the beginning of the park. Make sure you're making rounds and walking the calories off, but we're gonna try to check inside of the SS Columbia. There's 2 different dinings. One is main courses and other one's frozen snacks and beverages. That's the one. We're getting full already, but we're making it and moving and grooving to the cruise ship. The SS Columbia, the dining room, and the quick treats and snacks are phenomenal. The theming throughout, the wood, the quality is crazy. The view from the upper deck is fantastic. If you are not dressed up in a Buzz Lightyear costume, then I would highly recommend coming and spending the afternoon here. But I will say you should definitely make reservations. But look at this, we're at the tip of the ship. Wow. I can't believe this is real life. I can't believe they let you just walk on it. And you can see it from all over the park. It is definitely a landmark, a staple, but just explore it. So we're right outside the SS Columbia, and there's a bunch of hubs of snacks. There's Barnacle Bills, which has like more beverages, alcoholic beverages. There is the sausage on a bone. If you didn't want the whole burger, then you could come experience that down here too. We have the menu behind me. There's a black tea, blackberry beer cocktail. So if you're in the alcoholic beverage zone, you might want to try it out. Also behind me, there's cups of fruit, which we thought was extremely refreshing, but it was the only thing we thought was overpriced because it's like this much fruit for $4. And then there's popcorn. Let's go take a look at what the flavors are. There's caramel, which is the most normal flavor that I have seen in the background. It is $400 for a regular if you wanted to test it out, and $600 for a refill if you got an epic souvenir bucket, which they're known for. Across the way, if you were going to continue walking through the snack zone, there's also chili powder, popcorn, and an ice cream shack. I do appreciate that all the popcorn places have the English and the Japanese flavoring, so you can read it as you're walking by, or you can smell it. This is Chinese chili, my bad guys, but there's also popsicles and ice creams strategically placed so you can have salty and sweet. Can we just take a second second. This is like a bandana, and it has the branding Tokyo DisneySea with the Duffy and Friends on the exterior. Like I said, that's what this side has going on. We picked a salmon and cream cheese prize winning from the Cape Cod area. I saw this yesterday and I was a little afraid to try it, but today the time has come. And it's pink.
Oh my god.
Might be because it's
real?
Duffy and Friends, but
That's food?
it looks adorable. I'm excited. Mitch was just slapping it. It's a lot of bun. I might have already taken a bite. It is a lot of bread. It's fluffy though. It reminds me of like what you would have on a bagel, the avocado salmon. I don't know, something different, something completely foreign, something that I feel like you could only find here. We couldn't leave the Cape Cod area without eating something themed Duffy and Friends. It is this miniature little sandwich. I think it's 470 yen. It's caramel flavored and the cookie. So let's take a miniature bite. I'm getting better at this, guys.
Oh, it ended up being a whole year.
I'm not getting better at this, guys. It's not cold. It's weird. It's like room temperature. Maybe it's supposed to be yogurt. I thought it was an ice cream sandwich. It's delicious. The cookie's good. The ice cream's good. It tastes like Starbucks. So we have just left the Duffy and Friends area, Cape Cod, and we have made it just around the corner and found yet another popcorn shop. This also has the Gyoza bun, which I saw is really viral as well. It's on our list today, but we're still so full. I think we might have to fit in a ride in between all the food. Makes sense, right? But I also wanted to say this one is shrimp and soy sauce popcorn. So if it's on your list, you're supposed to keep count of how many different flavors we come across today too. Let us know in the comments. Japan is definitely known for vending machines, and Tokyo DisneySea delivers as well. There's built-in ones behind me. There's Coke Zero, water, but there's also this Aquarius, which we thought was water, and it is not. It's like an orange creamsicle fruity flavored water. I'll say that they don't take Visa and MasterCard. You need to exchange your currency or get a card that works here instead. We have a couple coins. It's pretty inexpensive for water compared to other parks, but it's just cool. There's vending machines throughout. We've made it to the Horizon Bay restaurant, which is this opening behind me. It's really cool and nautical on the inside, of course, goes with the themes, but we have the menu right here. There's a Halloween special, which if you walk inside, there's thousands being sold. It's almost like a meatloaf with mashed potatoes. It comes with cream of pumpkin soup, meaty patty with demi-glaze and onions and mashed potatoes, like I said. Almost a Salisbury steak, bread, rice, chocolate cake, and your choice of a drink. It is 2,840 yen, which is almost $20, or you can get things individually. So right on the side of the Horizon restaurant is the Bayside takeaway. We're still in the Port Discovery, but I have found a shrimp and chicken cutlet sushi roll. It is the equivalent of grocery store sushi to me, but it was tasty, and at the time when we bought it, we needed a carb. Also, there's creme brulee churros, which I was on the hunt for. I accidentally ate a creme brulee milk tea churro, which is totally different, but equally weird. There's no real filling to me, and it's not that punch of sweet like you know in America, but it does still have a crispy outside. So this is a nice stop instead of going all the way into the restaurant. So after you leave Port of Discovery, you're gonna have a Y and gonna have to make the choice whether you go into the Mermaid Lagoon or the Lost River Delta. I'll say that there's not really any food in the Lost River Delta, but we want to walk you through. And then the Mermaid Lagoon is, oh my gosh, the best part of the entire park, but we might be saving that for a little bit later. So you gotta make sure you stay tuned and like the video for all the food we're touring you through. Even forgot to mention that the popcorn behind me is just salt salted popcorn, so very plain and straightforward. Again, caramel and the salted is the most simple that I've seen. There is Mickey themed food throughout. As you saw at the beginning of the video, you can wait 20 to 40 minutes to meet Mickey and Minnie and Donald Duck himself to get it. So you might want to grab your food and go get your picture taken all at the same time if you want to be extra cute. We're just on the edge of Indiana Jones, which is under construction, and a lot of the food in this area is not open, but this one is. I have seen these sausage rolls where you buy an extra sauce to go with it, and they say you should definitely invest in the sauces. It is $600 for the sausage roll, so something to put on your list if you're taking the long way around the river delta. I have found a restaurant that is mixing themes. There is the Yakatan Base Camp Grill, which is behind me, but you can see that the orange flowers are throughout, and it's cocoa themed, even though that the Indiana Jones ride and all the blocks are in the distance. So they're mixing it, but I think it goes together. I saw some interesting food on the menu, which I will overlay for you right now, but we're making our way closer to Tangled and Frozen and the newest
Fantasyland.
So we're right on the edge of the Lost River Delta, and the last place to eat here is the Cookhouse, which I just showed you. The most famous thing that everyone has is chicken legs. Usually you see turkey legs that are enormous and people getting out on those, but apparently it's chicken here. We're officially inside Fantasy Springs, and we're sandwiched in between Rapunzel and Frozen. We found the Snuggly Duckling. How cute, and all the wood on the interior. I have a feeling this is more Western food, like burgers and maybe chicken nuggets. We're gonna take a look at the menu and then take a look inside.
They serve duck.
I hope they don't serve duck. So after officially reading the menu, there's not duck, but there's duck-themed food like a muffin, which is dessert, a strawberry lemonade, I want to think, and then a shrimp burger and regular burger. Unfortunately, they were really strict about not letting us inside unless we had a mobile order, which is through the app. A lot of places are like that, but there is a lot of grab-and-go food, and in my opinion, sometimes, most of the time, the grab-and-go food is just as good. Okay, we're at Oaken's OK Foods behind me. You don't need a mobile order for this, but you can grab and go some meat and bread or soft drinks or alcoholic beverages. We're in Frozen Land, Anna and Elsa. I think there's one more food stop in here, but we're looping back. The Royal Banquet of Arendelle does not disappoint. This exterior is, I don't know, I'm speechless. It's incredible. On the inside, I haven't seen anything from a virality standpoint. It's more seafood sets, sodas, and there's an Olaf Jello that looks pretty cute too. But on the exterior, just being in Frozen Land, walking around maybe with a treat in hand, that's the play, guys. We're on the edge of Fantasy Springs with the Fantasy Springs newest hotel behind me as the backdrop. It has 3 different restaurants. This one happens to be a buffet, 2 more fine dining built in, and if I had to guess, you should probably stay here to eat here, but it is still on the app as options. So the Fantasy Springs restaurant behind me, there's definitely security, so you can't make it through the door without showing that you're staying at the hotel. I hear they're really strict because it is the newest and people want to explore it. We've made it to Peter Pan, the zone, still in Fantasy Springs. We found another popcorn shack. This one has roast beef, and I'll tell you, it engulfs you. It's just like the curry. It's very, very strong. Mitch says, have you ever been to the Arby's? Because they have the meats, except they know it's just popcorn. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is a boat flipped upside down like it's shipwrecked for Peter Pan, the exterior. It's a cookout, look out Cookout. It's got curry butter chicken, as you saw from the menu, and there's a lookout brownie that would be high on my list if there wasn't so many other good treats in Disney. This should have been in the Toy Story land. Instead, it's at the edge of Fantasyland, off the River Delta, making our way into Arabian Land. One thing we'll note, it's in both of the parks, Sea and the original in Tokyo. They're the alien Zerg, guys, where It's technically called
The claw.
hit him with the claw because we don't have forks. It's 3 different flavors. They say they're dumplings. It's not. It's a sweet treat. It's mochi. It's like a gelatin texture. So we're gonna hit it with the claw. Yesterday.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know. Could be strawberry. Could be chocolate. Could be vanilla.
I dropped one yesterday. I think it's vanilla.
Strawberry.
Again.
I got a good claw. So chewy and gooey. I like them. Mitch doesn't. You gotta have them, especially with the outfit. We're officially in Arabian land and we found open sesame. What a play on words. You're silly, Disney. There's pumpkin churros, obviously for Halloween, more drinks, and some kind of, I think it's maple pumpkin in there, but up above there's a bigger Oasis. The Sultan's Oasis is the next restaurant, which has the Halloween sundae with a pumpkin churro and pumpkin ice cream and poppin' corn.
What's your review of the little Martian men? Would you tell everyone to get those?
Yeah.
Why?
It's so inexpensive, it's so iconic, it's so viral, and I think that it's not really, really good, but it's not bad, and there's some really weird foreign stuff, and this is just a fun experience.
It's worth it for the picture.
You pay a little for the cuteness, you know? This saved our buns the other day. We were waiting in line for 60 minutes, and we were kind of sugared out. I did get more sugar, but the carb is what we were looking for, a solid meal, because we were just grab and go. This is the
Really
long
good.
naan meat sauce. We each got one. It's like $3. So affordable just to settle your stomach and have some real food before you house the holiday Halloween sundae.
Well, we had that too, right?
Yep, so we comboed these while we were waiting in line, and it was delicious. The curry is with us today, and you can see from this picture, there's a special beef curry with tandoori chicken. If this is your flavor that you're trying to investigate, this would be the land for you. We did find the food court around the corner. There's also vegetable curry, chicken curry, and beef curry of your delight. Wow, the sun is further in the sky and it's completely blinding. Thankful for this weather, but we just came across our next popcorn hut, and this one happens to be curry, of course. We're leaving the Arabian land and making our way to my favorite, the Mermaid Lagoon. It's in the distance. We have some really good ice cream and seafood pizza that I've been eyeing. The taste costs 400 yen, but the smells are free. We have made it to white chocolate, which is, I feel like, complimentary to the Little Mermaid. It smells fantastic. This is much better than curry that we just left.
What about roast beef?
I've officially lost count, but curry and roast beef are the lowest on my list for just smells
Shrimp.
alone.
Remember the shrimp one?
Oh my gosh, yeah, but obviously you can see the theming. We are currently under the sea.
YouTube, welcome back to the MitchEllaCo. I'm hanging in there. We got, wow, hilarious, a star pizza. I did not see that coming. It's very hot. I got baby shrimps. I got another pizza. They're very small. They're like, I mean, here's my hand. They're perfect portion for you. You don't need a big giant one. This is going to be the star pizza. What kind?
That's meat and sausage. The other one's the seafood pizza.
Meat and sausage, seafood pizza. I got baby shrimps, and then I got this melon drink. This is out of the world, out of this world.
Melon soda.
It's so good. If you went to Disney Epic Universe, or Nintendo Land, there's a Yoshi melon drink. This is what they should like make it after this flavor. This melon drink, this melon soda is so good. We're in the Little Mermaid, as you can see, and we're gonna let you know how this pizza tastes for you and me.
I'm living my best mermaid life. We have the seafood pizza. Now this is 950 yen, both of them are. The shrimp was 400 and the drink was 360. We'll do the conversions, but much slower on screen. But I had been seeing the seafood pizza. It's not like shrimp, what I was expecting. It's cod and roe.
Whoa.
So we'll see what we get into, but I'm excited for the popcorn shrimp the mostest. And just like that, all the food is gone in boxes. Okay, honest review. The meat pizza that was sausage, it was more of a barbecue flavor, and I was really wondering how I was gonna eat it, but you just pulled the stars apart and then kind of devour the middle to your best abilities. And then the popcorn shrimp, nothing to write home about. Mitch was a real fan of the soda, but the seafood pizza, I saw this on so many people's pages and I was really excited. Again, thought it was shrimp. Man, we ate into it and it was so seafoody. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it, guys. Would not recommend. I think I'm gonna have to give it like a -1 star.
Wow.
I don't even think you should try it. It's
It tasted like last week's ocean.
It tasted like last week's ocean. Accurate. But we're gonna redeem down here with the shell ice cream. If I had to set up shop for a picnic, this would be the place. This is my table. Oh my gosh. So, not gonna lie, we had this before, but I saw it on so many people's feed. I was so excited. And when me and Mitch, maybe I can't get it open. When me and Mitch first came to the park, we were like 5 seconds in looking for our first snack of the day, and I ran into the underwater world. It blew our minds because it was so glowy, but these are sold everywhere. It was 400 yen, totally affordable, with a strawberry filling. It's ice cream, and then the exterior is like a ice cream cone. So it's just a fun little awesomeness. I gotta take a bite. So fluffy and light. Then we have a tiramisu ice cream sandwich. Mitch has seen this one, and so he picked this one out. Haven't tried it yet, but I bet there's some goodness on the inside. Volcania, we'll see. There is a volcano in the background. We are right next to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, as well as Journey to the Center of the Earth, with Asian cuisine behind me. There are the plastic figurines where you can see exactly what you're about to eat, which is so great, especially when you're in a foreign country. But this is more fried rice, noodles, ramen, those kinds of things to be expected. We're making our way back to the Mediterranean harbor where we started the video, so we can tell you what the best and worst food was throughout the park. I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is our last popcorn stop of the day. We have found black pepper, which salted popcorn.
Sounds good.
Peppered popcorn. I don't know. There's been some crazy ones. Again, totally lost count. We're making our way right next to Soarin' Fantastic Flight, which is a big ride. So you could grab your popcorn here
60-minute wait.
and then go wait 160 minutes, which is pretty consistent for that ride, or wander through the streets of the Mediterranean harbor and make it your way back to the beginning of the park. Welcome to the end. We have made it to the last of the Mediterranean harbor. As you enter in, we went left clockwise all through every land, all the way back to the front. And this is the Cafe Portofino. It had, as you could see, some shrimp, rice dishes, Asian-ish cuisine. It's built into the Miracosta Hotel, which oversees the beginning of the park as you enter. Wow. It's been a day, guys. We put in some work, we put in some steps, we put in some calories for you guys. We may have not eaten everything. It would have been like physically impossible, but we toured you through every land and the most viral things to eat and see there, especially all the popcorn flavors. But the winner of the day, I have to say, I saved it for last, is that shell ice cream.
Mermaid.
Was my all-time favorite. I think it was sea salt. Doesn't taste like sea salt. It's like a light, fluffy ice cream with a strawberry filling. And then the first thing of the day, which we randomly chose, was the chicken and mayonnaise croissant that was shaped like Minnie. That was like a hidden gem. Accidentally stumbled upon it. Those are our two recommendations. What we would not recommend is the seafood pizza.
Wow.
You guys saw us struggle through that. And then the churros we didn't even get into. There's a bunch of flavors, but they're not American churros. So when you come here, make sure your stomach is empty. Make sure you have your app ready to go if you want to sit down. Make sure that you walk through every land to see all the food and see what tickles your fancy throughout, and make sure that you walk it all off afterwards. But coming up next, we're going to Universal Japan as well as Hello Kitty theme park and the rest of Tokyo. We're gonna ride some go-karts, so you make sure that you like and subscribe. And also, not to miss all the other Disney parks that are left. Florida and China are coming up in the next couple months, and we can't wait to share it with you. So make sure, again, you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.